algorithm, a lot of things going on. You see the scuffiness? Oh my God, I gotta shave again. You know
that right there. That's gray hair. Puertorock, you was getting way too old for this, man. I can't believe that you have been console worn to the point where you even have gray hair, bro. I mean, come on, man. You thought he would have looked himself one time in the mirror and said, you know what? I think I'm getting a little too old for this type of stuff, you know? No wonder you keep wearing this New York Yankees hat. And now I'm not making fun at the fact that he's old. I'm mostly touching upon the fact that you are old console worn. Like, I mean, come on, man. You still out here acting like a pathetic little child over some pieces of plastic? I mean, come on, man.
it easier for Sony to gain more mindshare. Because with Microsoft putting games on PlayStation, more people will legitimately say, I'm not buying an Xbox for Microsoft games when I could buy a PlayStation for Microsoft games and even more games.
That is not true. Because the Xbox PC is also going to have Steam, which is also going to have your PlayStation exclusives. What are you talking about? Now, we don't know what the prices will be. Maybe I'm thinking $1,000 and up. But the point still stands that the Xbox PC is going to have the most games in regards to a hybrid console. And you people know this.
That is the simplest sales pitch, right? All this other sales pitch about, features, whatever, you can't beat the sales pitch of games.
And guess who's going to have the most games? Ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Carl. Xbox. What are you talking about, bro? They're essentially getting a PC with a console. They're going to have Steam, good old games, things that won't be accessible on the PlayStation 6. And you guys are saying that the PlayStation 6 is going to have more games. Unless it has Steam, then no. The most games will be available on the Xbox PC, and you people know it. What are you talking about?
PlayStation with Xbox games, and some of them are day one, some of them even better on the Pro. The PlayStation games day one, as a console gamer.
And how about the PlayStation games on the Xbox PC? Yeah, they might have to wait maybe 6 months or maybe a year to get them. And let's not forget those live service and subscription games that Sony is just making multi-plat anyway. What are you talking about, bro? What about all the countless games that you're not going to get through Steam that will be available on the Xbox PC? What are you talking about, man? It's like what the dude said. What are you guys winning? You guys want to sit there and talk about we winning the console? What are you winning? Because as far as I'm concerned, you people ain't benefiting anything. You don't even have Halo with online multiplayer. You have it with the campaign. You're going to pay full price for a game that came out, 25 years ago? Like, you people aren't saying, we're winning, guys, we're winning. Like, what are you winning? Because as far as I'm concerned, you people are not winning anything. You're just getting thrown leftovers, and that's what you people have been consuming. I mean, you're eating carrots with bite marks on them already.
Easy sell. So Microsoft made it easier to increase PlayStation market share, primarily here in North America, where everybody's just going to buy the games on PlayStation. So that 30%...
That's not true because they're going to still have the benefit of Game Pass. Now, we're talking about in regards to the new console, right? Free online multiplayer. I can guarantee PlayStation is not removing that. We don't know how the price is of the console. I would assume Sony would charge $200 less than the Xbox just so they can compensate for that because like I've said before, if they charge the same amount of money, if the new PlayStation 6 and the Xbox PC is at $1,000 and they're at the same price, people are picking up that Xbox PC. Nobody's going to pick up a PlayStation, especially if you throw in the fact that it has free online, access to Steam, access to good old games, very similar to what you see with all these other devices, while also maintaining your console gaming library. Oh yeah, the PlayStation 6 is done. It's defeated. The only way PlayStation will do remotely well if they charge it a little underneath what Microsoft is charging for this. Because if it's priced the same, no. Microsoft, Xbox PC's outselling it. I can guarantee that.
Is what edges out with PlayStation. The funny part is, when I made that statement, the counter from the Xbox gamers, the counter they come up with made me realize these guys don't understand the business this whole time.
Oh, we don't.
We've been arguing with a community that's just completely clueless.
Oh, really?
Their comeback was, so Sony has to rely on third party? And I'm like, rely on third party? Rely on third party.
I mean, they've been doing it since PlayStation 1, so I mean, there's obviously some validity to it.
Third party is the goal.
What? Huh?
And now I realize you guys don't understand.
Oh, now you realize? Hold on. Now, I thought it was about exclusives. That's what you've told the audience. Oh, I see why. Because since your PlayStation exclusives would be available on the Xbox PC as well as the Steam machine, now all of a sudden it's the third party. But guess what? You got to explain what do you mean? Okay, so explain where the winning is. I want to know.
What the tournament is.
What? Mortal... Yo, this man really out here doing Mortal Kombat ladder tournaments with these consoles. Fatality. Finish him. Like, bro, what is this, bro? Mr. Shao Xbox, man. What are we doing? Shang Sony. Like, Shang Sony out here taking all these video game exclusive souls. Like, what is this, man?
You Xbox dudes had no idea what game we were playing. Huh? And what the victory is.
Yeah, what is the victory? Because I thought the victory was exclusives. But since PlayStation 5 is losing them, now all of a sudden it's third party. But the funny thing is about that argument, though, the same third party games you get on PlayStation, don't say it, Gamester, are the same third party games you get on Xbox. Matter of fact, you get more third party games if you go take your behind the PC, which is all available on Steam. So who's the one winning here? And what is the new Xbox PC gonna have? Steam. But that's what it's about. You just said that's what the victory is. Third party. One, this guy's a fool, bro.
You guys don't know what the Super Bowl trophy is.
Super Bowl? Hold on, what? I thought I was just buying a plastic box to play some games. I didn't know I was picking up some Super Bowl trophy. This man really liked that dude, him. What are you willing to sacrifice? Man, listen, Puertorock, calm down, man. Relax, bro. It's a console that people pick up to play video games. Ain't nobody talk about the Super Bowl tournament of gaming consoles. Y'all are ridiculous. That's a fanboy. I'm sorry, man. That's a fanboy. I mean, listen, I like playing on Xbox, but you ain't even gonna hit me go as far to say stuff like that. That is just stupid.
The third party is the point.
What? I thought it was exclusives.
That was the point. That is.
Yeah, all right. This man's switching narratives again. You ponies don't got nothing. So if the third party is the victory, then why are you mad at the Xbox PC? Because the Xbox PC is going to have your exclusive games on it, and it's also going to have good old games and all these other launchers, which means that they're going to have more third party than you. What are you talking? Oh my goodness, bro. See, that's why they don't like me in this community, man. Your logic is so it's laughable. You know what I mean? You know, they say when you get older, obviously you have more knowledge, but yet he's still stuck in the mindset of the 1990s. You know? Like, bro, grow up.
The console war.
Here we go. The console. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Let me hear that again. The console. The console war.
The third party is the point. That was the point. That is the console war.
Oh my goodness. We already knew that. But let's not act, man. Even Nintendo fans could come out and say, no. Y'all were pushing exclusivity. That's what y'all was pushing. Oh, we got exclusives. The Xbox doesn't. Now all of a sudden it's third party. Before it was console sales. You guys are the ones that want to continue this console. Xbox dudes we don't care, bro. None of us care, bro. And now you got Nintendo dudes taking it from you because they mad at the gaming world for making fun of the dying Wii U. But still, Nintendo fans, stay humbled because you have a portable, not a home console. You have left home consoles. You have. So you using the Switch too. We're Switch, and Nintendo has always been popular in portables. We know that. So I don't know why you guys acted as if it's some form of victory. But at the end of the day, you don't have a home console. So I mean, you know, technically speaking, you're not even really involved in this. Nintendo's kind of its own thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's portable. This is more of home console experience. Consoles that you can't really take on the go. Well, obviously, Microsoft's trying to shift that narrative with the Play Anywhere, which I love because it just shows you that if you buy something, you can play it on a Amazon stick or whatever. You will continue to have access to your library. And I like this new strategy that Xbox is doing, especially from a gamer keyword gamers perspective, because that just gives me more options to play my favorite and beloved games.
That is Xbox versus PlayStation.
Oh, here we go.
On which platform
Here we go.
dominates gaming, where gamers play all the games on the platform.
What? Bro, you know damn well that ain't what it is, man. So now all of a sudden, so it's third party. You can't even say exclusive, bro. This man, go back to going on vacation, man. Don't make any more videos after this. You sound absolutely ridiculous. You guys have been stating this for years, bro. That the Xbox is trash because of exclusives. Going as far to say that we're even taking your exclusives to the point we don't even need an Xbox to pick up and play your console. That's the console war, guys. They can sit there and deny that all they want because they're losing their exclusives to Steam and PC gaming, which will also be available through the new Xbox. I know, right? You guys want to find ways to continue this garbage. That's all it really is. But at the end of the day, you know how Xbox used to defend timed exclusivity? Now you notice PlayStation is defending it now too. It's so funny that every time you guys laugh at something, it's always going to hit you guys later. I've told you guys this. That's why I said, why did you guys just singing Kumbaya, just playing your favorite boxes? But nope, y'all want to go against each other.
That's literally the whole point.
What?
The whole point is the third-party revenue.
So you just admitted that this is not even off the games. The revenue. That is one of the worst console war arguments that I see. What I'm saying? That's what fanboys do. Gamers do not care. Before, back then, it was about with the games that we was getting. Even when PS3 was failing in the console war with the games not selling, they still said, well, we had exclusive games and kill zones and resistances. That's what the console war is for the gamers, right? I guess. I never engage in it. I think it's stupid. But my point is this, though. Now you're saying that it's where the most of the people play on. So this is obviously a popularity contest for you. But at the end of the day, Puertorock, the same third party you're playing on PlayStation is the same third party people playing on Xbox. So what do you complain about? And if you want to sit there and say that third party is the winner, well, guess who's going to have more third party than you? The Xbox PC. So I guess Xbox has won miraculously. But then you're going to throw in the fact that we sold 84 million. Oh, we're 84 mil. We sold 84 mil. We sold 84 million consoles. Shit.
Higher point is to get more people to play Madden.
What?
On your console versus the other console.
Why would it matter? Bro, this is a bad look, G. This is a bad look, man. You know, ponies can't admit it that exclusivity is over. That's what it is. They can't admit it. So they're going as far to say stuff like this. Oh, it's about them playing Madden more on our system than they playing on yours. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Well, I guess PC whooped you behind when Helldivers 2 did better on that platform than it did on your very own. So I guess PC gaming is taking over, huh? I guess they're the market leader. Huh?
The whole point is to get more people to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 on one console versus the other console.
What? But it's the same game, though, Rock. It's the same game. I would respect a person if they say, oh, our games run better on our... This is the worst console war take I have ever heard in this godforsaken gaming community. All right? That is the worst gaming take that I've ever heard. Before it was about the resolution, before it was about the performance, before it was about the games that we get first, it was all these other things. Now you guys are going as far to say that we're winning. So Xbox fans never had a say in this argument, according to you guys, in your hierarchy of what a glorious Super Bowl tournament, MK Mortal Kombat tournament console is supposed to look like. All right? Like what? Oh my goodness.
The thousands of third-party games that are out there across indie, free-to-play,
oh, I love
single
this.
AA, AAA.
Get to that.
You want the lion's shares of those game sales.
I personally don't care because that's where the company is benefiting. Well, at the end of the day, as gamers, you're benefiting more on Xbox with the PC because you're getting more access to your games on top of free online and all these other aspects. Like, bro, what are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I've told you. Let me tell you something right now, right? Because fanboys do this a lot now. We're going to have to downgrade the term of a fanboy. We're going to have to, right? A fanboy is a person that talks more about the company's finances than they talk about the games and the benefits that they're getting as a consumer. I mean, it got to the point where a fanboy could be somebody that just glazes, like how you see with Nintendo, how they just always glazing this company. But no, we're going to have to downgrade it because anybody, listen, I understand sometimes you need to talk about the financial aspects of, but as a gamer, I don't care. I'm worried about what I'm getting and what I'm benefiting from. Okay? That's what it comes down to. I don't care how much money Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo makes. Once you go down that rabbit hole, and that's what you want to continue to talk about what you do, then you're a fanboy because you ain't seeing any of that money. All this damage controlling that you're doing for these companies, and you're not seeing a dime. You would think PlayStation should be sending you free games. At least Marlon getting free PlayStations. You guys are out here shilling for this company for no damn reason. You ain't even benefiting. I can understand if you was getting free games. Well, I got to talk highly about PlayStation. They giving me free games in the mail. But they ain't even doing that. You guys are out here shilling for a corporation for free.
All that stuff.
Embarrassing.
On one console, to reap the benefits of the 30%. That's 30% of thousands and thousands of content.
And I don't care. I don't care what benefits Sony's reaping. I care about the benefits that I'm reaping as a consumer. In the Xbox PC, I'm going to be reaping a lot of benefits. Free online, Steam, good old games, having all these launchers, emulation. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about how much Microsoft's going to make off the Xbox PC. I truly don't care. Okay, you guys call me a fanboy, but yet, do you hear me say stuff like, I care about Microsoft's pockets this fiscal year, we're a $4 trillion company, blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. No, you do not. And if I do say something like that, it's just to combat an argument in what you guys are saying. That is it.
You're not spending a dime, a single penny to make.
And that's
free labor. You're making 30% off of free labor across.
And where does this benefit us, though, Rock? Where does this benefit us? You keep talking about free labor. No wonder y'all ain't got no games. You guys would literally take no games just to see PlayStation do good in the fifth. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. This is why we call it pony dust, because only a fanboy would think like this. They would literally take a bare bones platform, as long as PlayStation's making more money off that Call of Duty sales than Xbox. Like, this is stupid. But at the end of the day, there's no benefits because you're still getting the same games that everybody wants. Bro, I'm done, man. I'm done. I thought you was some form of a gamer, but nah, man. Like, even one guy in his comment section called him out, talking about all you do is yap. That's all you do. All you do is talk poorly about Xbox. You ain't played no damn games. You know what I'm saying? You know you too old for this stuff, and you still keep going on with it.
Some titles. Xbox Fanboys.
Oh, here we go.
That's the trophy. That's the whole point of the console war.
Oh, I thought it was exclusives, but I mean, I think some Nintendo gamers would say, I thought it was exclusives. They realized they couldn't compete with Nintendo with exclusive games, so now they said it's third party. Because they got to make sure they got to keep their walls and defenses up, and their base. Because they know that if they talk about exclusives, Nintendo gamers can be like, what are you talking about? Our exclusive games sell more. They don't want to talk about hardware anymore because they potentially see that the Switch 2 is going to outsell the PlayStation. That's why. If you notice, they've shifted the narrative. Before it was about console sales, but they realized, damn, Nintendo Switch 2 is on the rise. They said it was exclusives. Then they realized Nintendo Switch games sell higher than ours. So they have to keep that hierarchy of third party because that's what the Switch 2 doesn't have. Y'all like, damn, GameStop, you so good, man. That's why I love your channel. Make sure y'all support this channel, subscribe, hype up the videos, do all that, man. Because at the end of the day, it only helps push these videos out further, right? So, like I've said before, man, this is the worst gaming take that I've ever witnessed in my whole life, bro. Because at least before, y'all were saying that our games look better on PlayStation and it's far less the price. Now we're talking about their finances.
This whole time, you guys never understood that. And because you didn't understand that...
How can we understand something if you told people it was exclusives? You guys are the ones that changed the narrative. You guys can't sit there and say that wasn't the case because y'all didn't say third party on PlayStation 4. Y'all said exclusives. We have games that y'all don't got. That was the argument of the pony. You guys are flipping there. Oh, y'all never understood it. No, this sounds like a counter defense mechanism because they ran out. The console war is over. They're running out of defense walls, so now they got to make up something else to keep this going.
You didn't understand the impact of why console sales matter. Fanboys. The third party sale is the goal.
Wow.
That was always the goal.
To say that after talking about exclusives, and you guys know, he's been doing it ever since PlayStation 4. It boggles my mind. That means y'all don't even have confidence in your own damn games. Like people have said, and I've told you, games to win another W. I've told you. I know the narratives that these people do because every time I say something, I already know your counter. When I say so, it's like playing chess with somebody. I already know your counter. I purposely say things, and you guys fall for the trap every single time. So understand that when I say something, to combat your argument, I already have a counter to it. So this whole talk, oh, I would have destroyed games in the debate. Bro, you weren't going to destroy anybody. That's why you played around acting like you couldn't have me on, even though I was in the chat. We know what's going on here, man. And your fans would have told you that you won anyway, just because they glorify some 50-year-old man with gray hair on his head and a New York Yankees hat that he probably never washes. Like, I mean, come on, man.
It was to get the majority of gamers on your console, so the majority of gamers...
Well, guess what? You want to know what's funny? The majority of gamers on phones, then. I guess they're winning. Majority of gamers on PC, I guess they're winning. Doesn't matter what they're playing. The majority of gamers are playing on PC. That's facts. More than anybody. There's more people playing on mobile Candy Crush than they're playing on the Nintendo Switch, too. So I guess mobile and PC gaming is winning, according to your logic, if that's the type of logic that we're using.
They buy. They buy on the console. That's the fight. That has always been the fight.
Oh, here we go. You know, we got the new MDG. That was the fight. That's the up. We're going to war. I told you, bro.
It's been the fight for third party.
Wow.
To get the Grand Theft Autos, the Assassin's Creed, the Call of Duty.
So to get the games that everybody else got, I thought, shouldn't those be granted? What are y'all fighting for? What are y'all fighting for? Who fights for third party games? You guys are all getting them. That's so stupid. If anybody needs to be fighting for third parties, Nintendo owners. What are you talking about? PlayStation gamers fighting for third party? What? Even Nintendo gamers be like, yeah, we could fight for it, but we kind of like our own exclusives more. You know, but I mean, if anybody need a fight for third parties, Nintendo Switch 2 owners. What the hell is this? This man's the Harmon Smith of PlayStation.
Well, every game out there,
tooth and nail.
Buy it on PlayStation. Don't buy an Xbox. And one of the strategies to help facilitate that win, that victory, the goal is through exclusives. So that way you can say, hey, are you really going to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 because of these games? When you can play Grand Theft Auto 6 and play Spider-Man and God of War and Wolverine.
Though those games is on Steam. Spider-Man and those games are also going to be available on the Xbox PC. So you just destroyed your own argument there. You just destroyed your own argument. Now the next argument will be that PlayStation is going to remove games from Steam. What are you talking about? The games that PlayStation is putting on Steam will also be available on the new Xbox PC. This is what they're worried about, guys. They're worried about the concept of a traditional console changing right in front of them. And I hate to tell you people, that is what's happening. The days of a traditional console just doing one thing and having a restrictive platform is over. And that's what you people are afraid of. Because you know when that happens, there's no console war.
Which is more interesting?
The Xbox PC, actually. Because I can get your games, I can get good old games, I can emulate games, I could do far more. So I would say the Xbox PC. Thank you very much.
Grand Theft Auto 6 and freaking Avowed, or Grand Theft Auto 6 and Ghost of Yotei.
How about Grand Theft Auto 6 plus 18,000 games available through Steam? How about Grand Theft Auto 6 and having access to good old games? How about Grand Theft Auto 6 also having free online? How about Grand Theft Auto 6 and having the benefit of Game Pass to have access to all my favorite beloved games and franchises? How about that? That to me sound like a better deal if you ask me.
Oh shit! I better play Ghost of Your Titan on that one.
Nobody want to play your
But now that Microsoft putting games on PlayStation, most people are like, Valve's gonna come to PlayStation anyway. Halo's day one on PlayStation. Gears is day one on PlayStation. Nah, it don't even matter.
We don't even know that. I mean, you guys have Gears, and like I've said before, it doesn't matter, bro. Because at the end of the day, you don't have the benefit of Game Pass. Xbox gamers can play game. They have options. With the freedom that Microsoft will be providing with the Xbox PC, in my personal opinion, will make PlayStation obsolete. You guys say you got exclusive games, but yet your exclusive games will also be coming to the same console that you guys hate so much, which is Xbox.
So Microsoft don't even have exclusives to compete no more because they gave up that model. But that's the whole point. You guys have been arguing Xbox since at least 2013, and at this whole time, you guys didn't understand the whole point. Is to get the lion's shares of the industry.
I just don't know how PlayStation fans can talk about exclusives when your games are available on PC. I just don't understand that. I just don't get that. Only Nintendo gamers should have warrant to this argument. You have no exclusives. That's why y'all were crying because people was playing God of War on their new Xbox handheld. It's only going to get worse with the new Xbox. It's only going to get worse. I'm tired of listening to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, bro, please do not get this old with gray hair to the point where you're still console worn, man, because it's embarrassing, man. You know, we need to get older. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, take care. Peace out.